What is up, guys? Today I'm giving my official review on the final DLC of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if new, of course. Let's get this video to at least 300 likes. Now, let's get into it, boys. So first, the story mode. Story mode was decent. Story mode, it had certain things that I thought were definitely important. What I'm saying? Like the beginning where Supreme Kai just automatically is evil. We have no background or no idea how she got evil. She literally just became evil out of nowhere, literally, and or corrupted or whatever. And it doesn't show food taking over her mind to show anything. She just gets corrupted somehow, without any trace. So that's really dumb in my opinion. That was really stupid, really dumb and stupid way to show that she got captured. At least show a fight scene, a hint of her and Fu, but they didn't do that at all. They just winged it and just said she's evil now, which I thought was really dumb. But other than that, if you keep playing the story, you keep going on, you fight her, you fight a whole bunch of henchmen, then you fight some more henchmen, then some more henchmen, and then finally Fu appears, right? You run around, you go into other dimension, follow Fu, then Fu appears. Then Fu has his big plan, and then he finally explains to us, basically for the past 10 years, his whole point is he's been trying to save us, which is a really interesting concept for the story. You know what I mean? He's trying to save us this whole time. Very, very interesting. But what they did was took that very, very interesting plot point and they literally made it worse. They made it so stupid. So basically what they were saying was, after that, basically Fu said that he's protecting us from him, which is the most lamest plot and lamest storyline ever. You're protecting us from you somehow kill us. The person who dude, we've been beating this guy for 10 years straight, okay? We've been whooping him for 10 years straight. You're telling me that we're supposed to be scared of you? Dude. And then Fu shows us this timeline of us getting killed by Janemba and Kid Buu, which totally would never happen, right? And it's really not even believable at all when he shows us dying and stuff like that. And it was just so cringe. It was dude, you really think that we're gonna lose to you? And then Fu powers up and he makes this black hole. Now, not only does he make the black hole and brings out previous villains from the past that we've already fought before, which I thought was very, very cool, very, very interesting. I thought they were gonna make Mira and Toa actually a difficult fight, but dude, none of the fights were difficult. None of them. No, those fights were difficult. So we fought Toa, Mira, and no Demigras. I was wondering, did they just forget about Demigras? Are they gonna bring him back? Are they gonna do something? But they didn't. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But bro, so you just quickly beat Mira, Toa, then you beat, some other people, some other villains, Frieza, henchmen, which was so dumb. It wasn't even Golden Frieza. It was just the base form Frieza. And then yeah. So after he beat up Fu a bit, Fu opens up this black hole and basically he gets his way. So he gets rid of all the villains inside the black hole. He gets rid of himself at the end, right? He gets rid of himself at the black hole. It's because he thinks that if he gets rid of all the villains, if he gets rid of him and all the villains, then we'll be safe, right? So he does that, and then out of nowhere, the story just pulls this random, stupid, evil version of Fu, which was basically unexplainable. They tried explaining it a little bit by saying, oh yeah, this is the evilest version of Fu or whatever. It's just dude, this is so dumb. And then the dark figure of Fu, he literally did not have a brain. He just didn't have a brain. He was just an empty monster. There was no IQ in this. There was no plan. It was just dumb. So this final villain for the game, It's literally like they planned out the final fight in like 2 minutes. They're like, okay, yeah, so yeah, let's just make a darker version of Fu, and he's not gonna have a brain, and he doesn't talk, and he like mumbles words. Yeah, let's just get him out of here, and you know, no explanation at all. Just bring a more powerful, darker Fu somehow. Just, you know, random, just pull out of nowhere, basically. Just pull out of nowhere. Which, it just completely destroys everything inside the story about Fu's plan and about how he's a mastermind. Buddy, the final villain isn't even really Fu. It's just a random garbage, no talking, no plot point, dark Fu that has no brain. So this is the final fight. Some random kid. If they would have said, bro, instead of making Fu the person we're scared of, why not make Fu say, I'm protecting you from Beerus, or I'm protecting you from this dark angel, or I'm protecting you from Toa, or I'm protecting you from Demigra. It would have been so much more better for a story point than just him. It is so stupid how they just took that really good concept and just threw it out the window just because they want to. Just throw it out the window, literally. Throw it out the window. And they just, bro, that would have been such a good plot if it was just like, I've been protecting you from Beerus. I'm protecting you from evil Vados. I've been protecting you from, like, I don't know, so like dude, somebody super Demigra or something, dude. And no, it has to be him. I'll protect you from me. Like, dude, no one's scared of Fu. The final fight is horrible, in my opinion, because of that. Now, the cutscenes, the animations, the fighting, beautiful. Everything's beautiful. But the final villain having no brain literally ruins the entire story of Xenoverse. It's just like, dude, we've been fighting Fu for no reason, by the way, for 10 years. So, the big plot point is idiot version of Fu, basically. So there's that. And yeah, so the story, it's good, but plot wise it's freaking trash. The cutscenes are amazing, Goku's amazing, transformation amazing. Bro, they just ruined it on like the plot. The plot's horrible. It's like really dumb. And then there's no point in bringing back Demigra and bro, it's no point in bringing back Toa and Mira if you're just gonna make them like little baby bosses. Like, dude, just don't bring them back, man. Just don't bring them back, okay? Don't bring them back. They're like you're gonna make them dumb, dude. So, super easy story, super easy fights, garbage plot-wise. Animations were cool, you know, the lore was cool, all that was cool. The outfit, the end outfit they give us at the end, that was cool. The time ring, there is zero reason to have the time ring. What is the point of you giving us the time ring, Xenoverse 3, if we can't use it? There's no use for it. You just have it. Like, that is so dumb, bro. That is so dumb. Why do we have a time ring if we can't use it? We can't use it, bro. That is the dumbest thing ever. So, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, man. So, for the DLC, and then at the very end of the DLC, obviously, it links to Xenoverse 3. But they ruined it. They ruined it. They get your hopes up for you to see maybe a character we haven't seen before. Maybe our version of our character in Xenoverse 3. Maybe a statue. Maybe Goku. No, we don't see any of that. All we see for that little 2 seconds where Fu shows us the future is literally the top city that we get from the trailer. An image that we've been knowing for the past 4 months. They couldn't give us any new images, bro. Like, dude, like, don't even show me it at all. Like, bro, that was whack. The ultimate reveal was cool in a sense, but if you actually look at it, it was whack. All right, man, you gonna show us the top of the city? Not, bro. They didn't even show us. They didn't even show us the main building. They showed us the sky. They showed us the sky, bro. The sky. All right, man. So we literally saw the sky of Xenoverse 3, which is stupid. And then we came back. And then don't even get me started on the parallel quest. The parallel quest, There's no special animations. There's basically nothing to it. The new transformation, it's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. New transformation is pretty fire. I really like the new transformation. It's cool. It's very, very cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, everything else, like the transformation's cool. The little 2-part is very, very cool. Very, very nice. The costume's cool. Parallel quests suck. The new mission mode or whatever, the new super hard mission mode, it is actually super hard. So that's good for once. You know what I'm saying? It is actually super hard, but you can't play with your friends. So it's like thank you, but no thank you, dude. You can't play with anyone else. You know, this is the whole point of Xenoverse. But yeah, so you can't even play with your friends. And Goku and Supreme Kai. Now Goku's way better than Supreme Kai. Goku's not exact clone. Goku has 2 new unique moves. He has Shockwave, Kamehameha. He has this weird little super attack where he flicks you away and he hits you again. And then his ultimate is kind of very, very cool. It's the best ultimate I've seen in a while for Xenoverse. So Goku's fire. Supreme Kai is literally a scam. Literally a scam. Her moves are exact same, but just dark. Literally. It's the biggest scam of the century. Just copy paste. Copy paste Dark Crystal. So the character useless. Supreme Kai is horrible. The new map, I'm very, very disappointed in the new map. The new map is literally just the Dark Crystal dimension, but the colors are just reverse. Instead of being dark, it's white. That's it. It's white and green. That's it, chat. So overall for this DLC, if I had to rate it out of the A, B, C, D, F tier, I would definitely give it a C minus. C minus for $12. C minus, dude. This like bro, the plot was dumb. The big Xenoverse 3 reveal wasn't even big. Everything you buy this DLC for, it fails, dude. 10 years, bro, they had 10 years to make a good plot for the ending. And then you said, nah, let's just make food dark and an idiot. And let's not reveal who powered him up, or let's not reveal where the freak he came from. Let's just make it up. Let's just make it up. And then let's just make him dumb where he doesn't talk. He has no emotion. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. The final DLC. And then, you know, Fu becomes good. And then everyone just forgives Fu. Even though he, like, 10 years of him trying to murder us, he just forgives him. So, yeah, man. C minus or D. I'm not gonna lie. So, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'll rate it like a 5, 4, something like that. Freaking trash. The time ring, no point of using it. You literally can't use it. You can't equip it. You can't see it. You can't even taste it. So, GG, guys. Leave a comment down below what you guys think, man. But, yeah.